Hey class, welcome to All In for the Love of Science. All right, let's get started. What's the purpose of being at home if you're not going to be using that home stuff? So get in your science seats and let's get ready. Just believe. Let's go. Here we go. So potential energy. Potential energy is stored energy. So it is when something is not moving, and there's some other examples that we'll go through chemical potential energy, but not today. And so we're going to look at this egg sitting at the top. Notice I have it set up already for you. Potential energy is stored energy. So this is energy that is just waiting to be used. It is waiting to be released. And we are going to release it in just a little bit. So waiting to be released. And kinetic energy is energy in motion. So here we have the egg, and the egg is in motion. So kinetic energy is energy in motion. So now that potential energy of the egg sitting up high has now been released into kinetic energy, energy in motion. So we're going to look at an example in just a little bit. But before we do, you have an assignment that's called a pendulum assignment. And this is similar to the pendulum assignment, but it's not exactly like it. But this is going to help you get the information that you need. Yes, my stove is hot. It is ready to go. All right, here we go. So if we have the egg sitting here, and let's say it goes into the pot and back out. Hopefully it does not do that, but we'll find out in just a second. When it's here at the top, it has the most, what do you think? Right, potential energy. Has the most potential energy. I'm just going to use PE for potential energy, okay? And as it goes down, it starts to lose potential energy, and it starts to gain kinetic energy. So it is gaining kinetic energy. And I'm going to use KE for kinetic energy. So when we get to the spot of C in the pan, it has the most kinetic energy as it's coming down. But if it starts to roll back out, which I really hope it does not do, it starts to lose kinetic energy, and then it starts to gain potential energy. So as it's going up, right here, when it's halfway, hopefully it does not do this, you'll have half potential energy and half kinetic energy as far as the greatest amount that you could have. And then it'll keep moving. So we have 100% kinetic energy here, 100% potential energy there, and then here we're at 50-50. Okay, so now let's see if this works. Hopefully I do not make a big mess. If I do, I'll just clean it up. All right, do not try this at home without your parents' permissions. So we have the egg sitting at the top, and I've set up a contraption on my stove. And if I was to just try to cook the egg with the hard shell like this, unless I'm boiling in water, it's not going to taste so good. So let's see if we can get it to break. Ready? So potential energy sitting still, and nope, it did not work. Okay, so let's try to hold it up. Ready? Potential energy, kinetic energy. Yes, it moved into kinetic energy. And I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to cook this egg correctly.